YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, Smell Good family. Hopefully, everyone is doing great, doing good, positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we've been doing it on this channel since day one. If you've been following me for that long, or whenever you started following me, or whenever you became a member of the Smell Good family, positive energy. That's it. That's all we operate on over here. All right. So we are back with the weekly rotation video for the week of September the 10th, I believe. And man, you know, I've been out of just kind of the real world loop, so to speak. After my wife gave birth to our third son, I had a nice break and some nice time off to spend with the family. And this week we went back to work. All right, we went back to work. So I was kind of excited because I was wanting to wear some of my work office fragrances, and I hadn't worn them in a while, so I pulled some of them out, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. On Sunday was a very, very chill day. Week one of the NFL season. Went over to my sister's house. We had a good time, ate some food, watched some football, just had fun, man. And this is the fragrance of choice from the House of Paris Corner, from the Killer Oud line. We went with Revolution. Now this one is one of my most worn fragrances for the summertime, man. I just did not think that it was gonna have the effect on me that it did, but I love this stuff. And this is a great inspired by from Amouage's Reflection Man. One day I am going to get me a full bottle Reflection Man, but this is holding me down just fine. Some spices, some musks, some florals. This stuff is really, really good. And on Sunday, held me down. One of my sisters gave me a compliment, said I smelled really nice. And that's always good if, who doesn't like a compliment? You know, I don't seek them, but if I get them, that's cool. On Sunday, from the House of Paris Corner, from the Killer Oud line, we went with Revolution. Big bang for your buck fragrance there too. All right, on Monday, I had a lot of preparation going on Monday. To get ready to go back to work on Tuesday. A lot of stuff I had going on, so I just went with something I didn't have to think about, something I knew that would work. From the House of Dior, we went with Dior Homme 2020 EDT. 2020 EDT. That's what we went with, man. Clean, fresh, a little spice to it, musky feel to it. Just a overall, just do it all every single day fragrance. And this is what came to mind as I went about handling my business on Monday. Very busy day for me, and throughout the day, man, especially with it being warmer, I was able to catch some wafts of it, man. At certain times it's like, wow, man, this stuff just, it's amazing, man. I always am going to have this in my collection. On Monday, from the House of Dior, we went Dior Homme 2020 edition. Love that stuff. All right, on Tuesday we headed back to work, back to the office, and this was the fragrance that tipped it off. I love this stuff. From the House of Giorgio Armani, we went with Acqua di Gio Profumo. Profumo was the fragrance that we went with, man. I know the Parfum is out there, and the Parfum does smells good, and it does a good job, but to me, there's some slight differences of, I ain't gonna say quality, but depth. And this gives me the depth, man. That patchouli that's added to this, man. The incense feel is more prominent here than the Parfum. Nothing wrong with that. There's no diss to the Parfum, but wearing this reminded me, yeah, should have just kept this DNA around. Should have just kept it around, but I love this stuff. It worked. My bottle performs really well. And it was welcome back to the workforce for me. And this is what I did it with. On Tuesday, back to the office. Acqua di Gio's Profumo. All right. Up next on Tuesday, and man, the more I wear this, the more I spend time with this, I fall more in love with it. From the House of Nichane, we went with B612. B612. Man, just a beautiful barbershop fougere scent, man. Man, the first couple times I wore it, man, I was just really just admiring the DNA. But this one here, man, I hadn't worn it so long, and the performance of it and how the fragrance really just shifted and changed from the opening to the dry down. The lavender in here, the cashmere in here, the tonka bean in here. This stuff is just really good. And to me, this is like the the perfect office scent for the more mature, put together man, for sure. Not saying, you know, nobody else who don't consider themselves that can't wear it, but for me, that's just what I get. And I was just so surprised with the performance, man. I had a long day on Tuesday, around a 10, 11, 12-hour day, and this stuff was still coming off me. I sprayed one spray on my chest, bare chest, before I put my clothes on for work, and that was still pushing off me, man. So this stuff is incredible. The more I spend time with it, the more I truly love it. From the house of Nishane B612. If you like barbershop scents, man, barbershop fougères, that's it for sure. All right, up next on, what is this? We got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday, all right? On Thursday, I know the original gets a lot of love, but this is my favorite to wear to the office out of the two. From the house of Prada, we went with the Prada L'Homme Low. Or Low, that baby blue back, all right? The reason I like this more than the original is that it's that powderiness is still there. The neroli is beautiful in here, but the ginger in it, the ginger really shines, kind of giving this spicy, sparkly pop, along with the florals and the powdery nature in it. I really love this stuff. I layered it with some clean ISOE Super, just to see, you know, if I could push it out longer, and it did. It really helped on the front end instead of the back end. I still got around 7 hours roughly of really good solid performance before it turned into a skin scent. And even at a skin scent, the powdery nature was still there, but that neroli really was showcased with the ginger and the opening of this thing, and a couple of sprays of ISOE Super elevated that, man. But really love this stuff. One of my favorites for the office for sure. On Thursday, excuse me, from the house of Prada, we went with Prada L'Homme Low. Prada L'Homme Low. Love that baby blue bottle. It's a really nice bottle. All right, I know some people don't care about the bottles, but a little artistic touch should never hurt nobody. All right, up next on Friday, this is just going to be the universal wear from me, from the YSLY line to the office. I probably never wear the EDT, the EDP, the Le Parfum to the office again, because this just screams office, and this is what I wanted to do, man. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we got YSLY EDP Intense. EDP Intense. Look, it's just the base of the Y DNA. It's the base of the DNA. You don't get too high, you don't get too low from the EDT rendition, the EDP, the Le Parfum, you just don't. This stuff right here is the base DNA. And if you are into the Y line, you know what I mean by that. If you don't know what I mean by that, in some fragrances, the green apple just roars, and then the geranium and everything else kind of just is amped up. To me, this is, I ain't gonna say smooth like the Le Parfum, but it's the most well-rounded of the base of the Y DNA with the flankers. And this stuff is awesome for the office. That's the only time I'm going to wear this, is for the office. All right, so and that's exactly what I wore for, and it held me down on Friday. On Friday, from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we went YSLY EDP Intense. And this is not stronger than the EDP, so I don't know what's going on unless I go super announcement to it. All right, and last but not least, on Saturday, to close out the week, I was moving out and about. My dad was in town, me, my father, my best friend, we all got together and just kind of hung out. Dad was here for the weekend. We went to the Jags game versus the Chiefs. We'll talk about that on next week's video. And this was my fragrance of choice on Saturday. One of my favorites, man, in my personal top 10 from the house of Giorgio Armani, from the Acqua di Gio line. We went to Absolute. 2 Acqua di Gios in 1 week. All right, this has that Invictus type of vibe, playful, bubblegummy type of feel, but the aquatic, marine-like nature, the amber, there's a pear note in here, makes it different. I love this more than anything Invictus ever made, and it's superior to me because of what it offers. And somebody out there might say, oh, it smells just like it. Yeah, they're in the same vein, but the difference is in this one is what I prefer on Saturday to close out the day. Excellent performer, works great for the warmer weather. Acqua di Gio's Absolute. All right. All right, Smell Good family, that was this week's weekly rotation. Back to work I went with some very heavy office-friendly fragrances. Some of these are just high on my list, and it was really good to get reacquainted with these fragrances for sure. All right, so of course, let me know down below in the comments, what did you guys wear? What was your rotation? What was your experience? You know, your yays, your nays. What did you guys have going on? Let me know down below. All right, and if you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, all you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and that's it. Now you're the next member of the Smell Good family, and let's chop it up down below in the comments. All right, so until next time, man, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. I appreciate all the support, I appreciate all the love. You guys are fantastic. Smell Good family, I love y'all, and you know, we're gonna keep it rolling. All right, so y'all know what's up. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world, you exactly what you are going to get back. All right, y'all be cool.